but also relations with the US. And I want you to comment on how you think your diplomatic mission went in the United States. You said that Donald Trump was in pursuit of peace, and about 48 hours later he colluded with a horrific massacre on Gaza in which 400 people died. You smiled and nodded as he said his favourite person from Ireland was Conor McGregor. And lo and behold, on St. Patrick's Day, you stayed silent, then you joked about your father being a boxer, and on St. Patrick's Day, two rapists met each other in the White House. Two men found guilty by juries to be rapists. So we had the sight on St. Patrick's Day of Conor McGregor representing this country's views, an insult to the country, an insult to your government actually, because he slated you, and so much for your diplomatic mission with Trump, but an insult to women. And when you normalise genocide, when you normalise misogyny, this is what happened. I actually asked you before you went how you felt about dealing with a sexual predator like Donald Trump, and that was the insult that he delivered to your government and to this people on St. Patrick's Day. Your visit was completely obliterated and overshadowed by the real Donald Trump.
Yeah, first of all, I would say that the engagement and the visit to the United States honours a long tradition of celebrating Irish America and the role that Irish America played in the building of America. And the historic ties which exist today. I know you'd prefer if they never existed, because you've had, in fairness to you, you've had a very consistent anti-American position for decades, irrespective of who was president. That has been your position. But there are very significant economic links with the United States. Thousands of Irish, over two. Sorry, I'm answering. You asked me the question about my trip to the United States, and did I think it was this, that, and the other? It's a very fundamental point. The economic relationship. Hundreds of thousands of jobs in this country depend on that economic relationship. A lot of workers out there are working in multinational companies and so on. Well, you did. You did ask me about
Deputy, you've asked your question. Taoiseach, will you please conclude the answer?
I'm not talking about... Sorry.
Resume your seat, Deputy.
You asked me. I did. I publicly stated my position on Conor McGregor. But you asked me how did the trip go? Did I think it was a success and so on like that? And you asked him, but I'm not getting a chance to
that question.
And you also, Deputy, you twisted a lot of you twisted it to suit your own agenda. And you didn't ask it, in my view, in an honest, upfront or truthful manner either.
Thanks,
and I have no truck with the masculine toxicity of Mr. McGregor, but he's not a member of this House. I don't want to give him any...
Answered, so
but I just want to say, on the peace front, I genuinely believe that we need an end to both wars. I've said that repeatedly. It is a fact of record that President Trump's envoy did act very effectively in terms of getting the ceasefire in the first instance. That's documented, along with President Biden's envoy.